I am Maria Garcia de Fleury. When one is going through a trial, it is difficult to find the words to pray. It seems like the prayer falls short or doesn't capture what we are feeling at that moment. That is why the Psalms are very useful, because they offer structured prayers on different topics and situations that we all face. For example, Psalm 91 is a psalm of protection. It is a prayer of trust in God's omnipotence and care. It is a psalm of safety in a dangerous world. Many pray it at the end of the rosary or before leaving home, when going to work, and also to ask the Lord to help them face dangerous situations or problems that arise in their lives. This Psalm 91 is a psalm of trust in God's care and promises. Both Pope John Paul II and Benedict XVI spoke of it as a promise of protection against enemies and against any physical harm, as an invitation to make room for God in our daily lives, and a psalm about feeling safe in God's care for us no matter what happens. It is an important prayer to have in our prayer toolbox, especially during difficult times in our lives, so that we can experience God's presence more fully in our life. We better understand the Psalms, and especially Psalm 91, when we understand that they were written by real people who were going through real trials. This psalm is unique because it was written by one of the kings of Israel and also becomes a prayer of gratitude for God's presence upon him. There are three key points of Psalm 91. First, the love of God. Psalm 91 begins with the words, "The Lord will protect you from all evil." It is a verse that remembers that God is love. He not only wants to protect us, but rather He wants to love us and have a relationship with others. Second, God's promises. They are a list of God's promises. They are the things that God says He will do for us. And at the same time, that the desire that He has to care for every person who calls upon Him. Third, God's command. It is an order. It is a call to action on our part. God invites us to trust in Him and call on Him in times of need. It also invites us to recognize God's love and promises by thanking Him for His goodness. The psalm transmits the trust that works as a foundation for beliefs and points out that no matter the seriousness of the situation, God will always be on the side of believers, providing the necessary help and protection. Psalm 91 presents God as the refuge in any situation, so people can fully trust in His presence to care for their lives, whether it is illness, problems at work, financial worries, or any other discomfort. The psalm indicates that the power of God can cope with circumstances because God is a faithful companion, so He will be present at all times, both in complicated situations and happy situations. In the midst of your problems and difficulties, hold on. Depend completely on God, seeking His direction in prayer to know how to act in obedience, always trusting in His power, because we know that with God, we always win.